What brings you here today?
I just need somebody to talk to.
Okay, so you need somebody to talk to. What's going on?
I don't know, I'm just really sad a lot.
So you're feeling sad a lot? What is bringing on your feelings of sadness?
Just broke up with my boyfriend. I don't have a job. I don't know. I think I'm about to get kicked out of my house. I'm pregnant with twins. I haven't told my mom yet.
Wow.
And then I don't even know who the baby's father could be, so yeah.
So, wow. Okay, so you lost your job. You broke up with your boyfriend. You're also pregnant with twins. And you're not sure who the father could be. And it's a possibility that you might get kicked out of your parents' house. That is a lot. That definitely is a lot going on. So, how are you managing all of that?
Prayer.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So prayer. Okay, we're back in. Okay, so prayer. Okay.
Stop, Zoe.
What else? So prayer. So obviously something else. Do you feel like the prayer is helping you for you to be coming to therapy today?
Yeah, no. Because sometimes I have my days where I just want to just end my life.
So you have days where you feel like you want to end your life. Okay. So do you have you came up with a plan of how you would end it?
I wouldn't tell anybody.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay. Well, that's alarming. Anytime somebody is talking about possibly ending their life, that sends up like big red flags. So that is something for us to be concerned about. But by you talking about it, that's a step in you have to in trying to work past that. So that is a big strength of yours. Mm-hmm. So I want you to recognize that is a strength. But let's talk about you and your boyfriend breaking up. So what brought that on?
Just tired of his crap.
Tired of his crap. Okay. So what was some of the things, if you don't mind sharing, what were some of the things that he was doing in you guys' relationship? And I'm sorry. How long were you guys together?
7 years.
Wow, 7 years. And you're how old again? I'm sorry.
21.
21. Wow. So 7 years. Yeah. So you got tired of your boyfriend's crap. What kind of things was he doing?
Clubbing all the time, cheating, involving me in drama, not doing anything with his life. I'm getting older. I don't need that negative energy in my life.
Right. That's good that you recognize that negative energy. And so how were you responding when he was out clubbing and cheating? What would you do?
Sit at his house and wait for him.
Like outside, or what does that mean? When you say you would wait for him?
At home, in the house.
Oh, okay. And so how would that make you feel that you would have to wait for your boy? Was this a nightly thing, or how often would it happen?
A weekend thing.
A weekend thing. Okay. Can I pick your dog up?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, little one. So when he would be out doing the clubbing and cheating and you would be at home waiting for him, how did that make you feel?
I'm lonely, I guess. I don't know.
Lonely, yeah. That's when you think about loneliness, what do you think about being 21 years old and having feelings of loneliness?
I have more to life than this.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. So now that you guys aren't together, how have things been?
Great.
Okay. So
the
that's
devil
good.
has been released out of my life.
Okay. So that's great. So that's one thing. So realizing that you just said that now that he's not in your life anymore, that things feel great. In retrospect, how do you feel about that? Because I know that was one of the issues that you brought in here. That, that was one of the things that was going on. You just broke up with your boyfriend. So do you feel like that's a major stressor right now?
Yeah, it used to be, but not anymore.
Great. Do you see the greatness in that statement?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so another thing that you mentioned was you lost your job. So how has that been?
A little difficult because now I have to depend on my mother, my father, and my stepfather a lot. So.
Wow.
What's funny?
I'm sorry. Your dog. I'm sorry.
Stop, Zoe.
So you have to depend. So how is it dependent on people all the time?
They try to throw it at your face and stuff, so it's kind of difficult.
Wait, so what kind of things do they do when you say throw it at your face? What does that mean?
I'm not gonna give you no money if you don't blah 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 or things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And how was that being for you?
annoying.
Annoying. Yeah, I would imagine that would be annoying. So do you have a plan?
To find a job.
Okay. That's a great first step. So great that you have a plan. So what are you doing to execute that plan?
I did a resume.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, well that's
job hunting.
great. So that's two things you've done. You started on your resume and you went job hunting. So how has that been going?
Pretty good. I got 2 callbacks, so no.
Great. That's great. Great. Okay. So is there anything else that you feel like you need to be doing in regards to you being let loose of your job? But on the flip side, you've been able to put in resumes and go job hunting, and you've got 2 callbacks. So is there anything else that you feel you need to do?
No, just keep praying.
Great. Okay. So I keep hearing you mention so you use praying and your faith in religion a lot to help you get through stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So do you have a church member, or I'm sorry, do you go to church or?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a church member or somebody that you can really talk to when things are going on?
Yeah, I talk to my priest.
Great. Okay. So that's another great strength, because right there, that's letting me know as a professional that you have natural supports, and natural supports are really helpful. Okay. So we talked about your job and what you're doing to help work through that, which is, you're actively looking for work and putting in your job applications. Your ex-boyfriend, and how, that kind of release some of the stress. Is that right? Is that fair to say? Okay. Now, you also mentioned that you're currently pregnant with twins. So that's a really big life thing. So how has that been? You're 21. How was that
crazy? Having morning sickness, brushing my teeth, smells of the food, using the bathroom constantly. Kind of weird. So emotional.
Yeah. So emotional. But how has that been in addition to all the other life changes? You being pregnant with twins.
I need to find a job and get on my own.
Right. Okay. So have you been going to the doctor?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that's great. Okay. Because another thing that you said that kind of stood out to me was that you weren't really sure about who your children's fathers were. So have you been doing anything to,
It's only between 2. I've only had sex with 2 people.
Okay. So, do both guys know that you're pregnant?
No.
Okay. So, how do you have a plan on how you want to deal with that?
I think I might just wait till the baby's born,
Okay. And so then when the babies are born, what will happen then?
Whoever the babies look like.
Whoever the babies look like. Okay.
I think that's the safest route.
So what if the babies look like you?
Then I'll have to do a DNA test.
Okay. That's great. Not great that, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say great. But okay, so you're willing to do a DNA test. Right. Which is, 99.9% accurate. Well, no, it's 100% accurate. I'm sorry. Okay. So, is that everything that brings you to therapy today?
Pretty much.
Okay. So, I do kind of want to go back on you saying that at times you were feeling like you wanted to hurt yourself or kill yourself. Have you ever tried anything before?
I tried to drown myself in hot steaming water. Slit my wrist with a razor. What's something else? I also sat in my car in the garage and did that little fiasco. But then my stepfather came in and saw me when he was walking the kittens and the dogs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's really serious because you've had numerous attempts. So recently, I guess for me, I'm getting kind of concerned because you tried it before and it seems like you've had a lot of failed attempts. So outside of that, have you ever been hospitalized?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So when you slit your wrist, what happened with that?
It only bled a little bit, and that was it.
Okay. So who helped you out with that?
It's kind of weird. My stepfather, he's like always there.
Okay. So you and your stepfather have a really good relationship?
No, he just always pops up.
Okay. So have you told anybody else about how you've been feeling?
No, I've talked to my dog.
Your dog, okay.
I have 2 big German Shepherds.
Okay. So do you feel like, do you have any friends that you can talk to about stuff? I know you mentioned your priest. Have you told your priest about some of the feelings you've been having about wanting to hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah? You shaking your head?
haven't.
Okay. Because, I mean, I want to be honest, like, that kind of, it makes me a little nervous. Especially being that you have tried before and, you know, they weren't successful and, you know, your stepfather came in. So I want to ask you again.
Well, I told my sister.
You told your sister? Okay, well, good. Okay, so what did your sister do?
She laughed in my face.
She laughed in your face. Okay, that's not good. So is there anybody who you feel like you could talk to who won't laugh in your face and who won't be judgmental or, you know, like a friend or your priest?
Not right now because I don't know how they're going to take it.
Okay, and what are your thoughts about calling, because there's a lot of resources out there, so what are your thoughts about calling like a suicide hotline or, and it would just be somebody to talk to, you know, who doesn't know you, but, you know, just to get your feelings out?
I've thought about that, but still been a little undecided.
Okay, well, the fact that you've thought about it, that's great. That's the first start. Okay. So, your ex-boyfriend, were you with your ex-boyfriend when you've had these other attempts?
No, we would be on our split.
On a split, okay. So on all the attempts, you were on the split?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you see any patterns there?
Yeah, and negative energy.
Okay. So is it something that you want to change about that for this time?
Just need to keep him out of my life. I've been feeling good lately, though.
Good. Okay. So have you ever had do you have a history of depression or?
Actually, for 7 years I have.
You have? Okay, so what's that been like?
Hell.
Yeah. Okay. Can you describe that a little bit more for me? On an average day, what's it like for you? Mopey. Okay. And what does mopey feel like or look like for you?
I see dark clouds. It could be sunny outside, but I see dark clouds.
Okay. And how's your energy level on a scale of 1 to 10? How would you say your energy level is on one of your mopey days?
On a good day, a 3.
Okay. On a bad day?
Negative 0.
Negative.